I prefer that not that way because people don't sit nicely when they're on those chairs.
I should check. Is it fixed?
It's good for my back, Isaac.
It feels good.
No, it is good for my back.
No, who said?
Yeah, listen to Isaac. He said sit on this chair, so sit on the chair.
You're trying, but I'm just telling you. That's my experience.
Isaac,
My experience is that it's not.
can I borrow you?
Live?
Yeah. I'm just saying.
We're live.
Let's go. Did I lose them?
Yes.
Isaac, can I borrow your keys? So I get my jewel? Yeah. Yeah.
Barak asked me to take over his class, so.
No.
Yes.
Malaysia class? Or for Pacifics?
So, I invited them all here. Just giving you guys a heads up.
Isaac.
What, you can't see me?
No, you can see him.
What if I just got like a.
You just bring the mic.
Oh, hi, Mike. Let's. Come here.
This is yours from now?
No, it's not mine.
Is it not yours?
Not mine. I never bought a Snapple from here. Timer.
Isaac, how come you have guitar band and on that one, and like when I try to find the guitar band app,
What am I looking
I don't
for?
have it anymore? Is it because it's old or something?
Guitar band. Garage band?
Garage band.
No, they have them.
I
Kristen.
tried finding it for my.
Which one is it? Circuit timer? 1 minute? Minute 30s? Okay.
Minute 30s. If other people are going to join, then maybe I'm going to change it to 1 minute. Okay.
Okay. We start.
Daily wisdom. Let's do it.
Let's duet.
Precious by E. Fifth reading.
59.
I just want nicotine.
All right, here we go. Page 96.
What?
Fifth reading, Genesis 49, 19 through 26. In his blessing to his son of Teli, Yaakov said that his portion of the promised land would be swift to ripen its fruits, comparing this swiftness to that of a deer. My dear friends, so I don't know, just a first thought on my mind. First, good morning. Morning, it's morning. Good morning, Isaac Hanan. Good morning, internet, interweb.
The 5 years I watch.
My initial thought is the idea that we, right, because he's giving brachas to all the different children. He's saying your descendants, how your descendants will be and exist and experience. And I think that I had this thought of how we have certain natural talents. You know, we're born with certain gifts. And there's always a positive, and sometimes it might be hard to see it, but there's always a positive gift or talent we gotta utilize. Yes.
Um, um, so I guess I mean the different brachas are representing who they are, and when you're giving your son a bracha, it's almost like when if Yaakov is giving a bracha to us, and he's like saying this is what we're going to be when your father gives you a bracha, it's what you're going to be in the future, something like that. Anything is possible. Um, what was that Fryman Menashe, bro? Being inside the bracha, being in the bracha.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Joseph Cooperman. If Avi is here, so he says he gets up at 5. So I got a 5:30 today. Beat me. Yeah, and it was an interesting morning. Got up 5:30. Drove to Starbucks, and then waited 10 and went back. But also
I heard that you.
Also, and then I'm sitting. I waited for Isaac, and then Isaac. I think when we start doing FiveAlive at 6:45 in your house again, I think it's better for me because if it starts getting back to crazy 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, leaving the dorms, I'm not gonna be interested. Stop cracking me back. And yeah, whatever. Isaac Khan.
So good morning, Mark. Welcome.
Sorry, honey.
Don't apologize, please. Just be happy.
I heard
Just
that.
enjoy.
I
It's
heard
okay.
that Princeton was coming.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take over Rabbi Kudinsky's class, and as you can see, there's people might be joining from across the globe or from next door, but they could be technically, and you know the style already. Everybody's got time to speak. So during your turn, if you would like to read further, you could read up to one paragraph, or you could not read anything, and speak. Speak about it. Say your thoughts.
Can I have a book?
Maybe right now, for now, share with Yitzi. But there are more books in the shul. If we need, we can go get. So I'm gonna read one more paragraph now. Escapism and devotion. Naftali Ayala Shlucha V'Gemer Bereshis Mem Tes Chaf Aleph. Excuse me. Naftali is a deer let loose. Okay. Oh, I think I remember this. This is about looking back. I don't know.
I'll read. In his blessings, Jacob compares some of the tribes to wild beasts. Example: Judah to a lion, Benjamin to a wolf, and others to domestic animals. Example: Issachar to a donkey, Joseph to an ox. The tribes compared to wild animals are characterized by a passionate love for God and a yearning to escape material existence to cleave to Him. The tribes compared to domestic animals, whose nature is to dutifully accept the work given to them, are characterized by submission to the task of revealing godliness within material existence. Jacob Can I speak?
Yes.
So
Until the timer runs out.
So we have to, like, wild animals and animals in general portray and illustrate that the passionate love we have for God, and we have to elevate them when we shecht them, and in general when we eat them we have to say brachas to elevate them to God's level, and that's how through that we can accomplish the God's holiness task. But that's one aspect. So there's another. There are many different, but that's just one.
I didn't. Isaac, if you could continue what you're saying, I didn't know what you're saying. I was just like, what? I mean, everyone has their own characteristic animal. Everyone's animal. Everyone has an animal soul. Someone that is fast could be a cheetah. Their animal spirit is a cheetah. Someone that is smart or has knowledge is a donkey. The donkey carries knowledge. I mean, there's different people could be different things.
Okay. Isaac, gotta make announcements that they have to join. No one's joining. I think we need to hit them in the face. Isaac, when we you know what you should do? You should publicize this more and get some views. Get more people to learn Chassidus. You look at the statistics on your account, analytics. It's not good. It's 5 views from Yasuk, and only Yasuk watching it 5 times. He loves FiveAlive. We need to make this FiveAlive is the go-to of learning Chassidus in the morning. When we hit that go live button, 150, 100,000 people join. I just to get the notification, done. That, and then the people who but then how we can, and then whoever joins from the FiveAlive group. You wish that happened. Would that be amazing? Just actually work, it actually work. Okay. Isaac Hunter.
So I don't know so much these terminologies of spirit animal and whatever. I don't know what that means. But he says over here, right? Says that during the brachas, different ones of the tribe became got brachas and were compared to different animals. So yeah, there is the idea of elevating and making a bracha on food, but there's also the idea of some of these things which are not kosher animals, right? Like a lion or a wolf or a donkey. So what I'm saying is that we all have a certain nature. That's what I'm talking about, Yitzi. That we all have a certain nature, and we gotta utilize our natural gifts, our natural talents, like drumming and piano playing, and being kind, whatever it is that our natural talents give us, and we utilize it for good and holiness to help people to be kind and to further Torah and mitzvahs.
So, you mind if I pass? I'll wait until my next
You could
turn.
read further if you don't know.
A lot
Per
of
turn, I only do one.
a lot of paths also if you don't want to
Yeah.
speak.
Jacob concludes by blessing all the tribes with the characteristics unique to each tribe individually. Thus, although each tribe preserves its particular emphasis on the Jewish people's divine mission, it also can and should incorporate the other tribes' paths within its own. Therefore, we all embody these two ways of relating to the world, both yearning to transcend it and working to refine it. Do you have any tissues, by any chance?
We got some sandpaper for you. I got you.
So, these people, no.
Son.
Yeah, I forgot. I had a lot of things I wanted to put together in my mind, but I forgot.
Give me a second. I'm finishing. So, I don't know what I want to speak about. Honestly, I just want to go to sleep. I go fine. Isaac Khan. I said Isaac Khan. You know what that means.
Okay. So we're saying something amazing here. Well, I want to respond to what you were saying. Yes, I would love for this to go more public, and people should know more about it. More people should join and watch it. But when people doing like what you're just thinking about doing, then it doesn't look nice. And I don't think. I mean, that's one thing. It's a bunch of things. Saying like it doesn't look presentable. The chairs are definitely a big help, but I want to get like partitions, like mechitas, kind of like what we have in the shul, and be able to just put them up behind, see like behind around, and then it will look normal. It'll look nice. And when it looks nice and it sounds good, then I think we would publish it more and share it with more people. I'd send it to my family. I'd ask people to send it to their families. But I think that's a big part. I think it has to be presentable. And also, we need the people to be presentable. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm just saying, at least if we watch this video again, you can see probably like 30 seconds or more of just like crinkling of plastics. It doesn't. It's not nice, you know.
So I would say that the Jewish people's divine mission is to learn how to elevate things and to learn Torah and do mitzvahs, and basically through doing these do through doing these mitzvahs, we're learning to go on a higher spiritual level, to God's level. Even though He permeates reality, He is around us and He is in us. We just have to learn how to let Him in, and that's how we will get to His level. And we have to work on refining our soul, our neshama, because our Yetzer Hara wants to impact it, but we have to work on our Yetzer Hara, our Nefesh and Bahamas, and we have to work on our Yetzer Tov, getting our Yetzer Tov stronger and our Yetzer Hara weaker until it's zero, gone. And I think it's also the purpose what we were telling in third class about the Jewish people's divine mission is to bring Mashiach, is to do what I just said and bring about the coming of the Mashiach, and yeah.
I'm just thinking about how I could do it, how I could get sheets that could go from all the way over here and then I'll block just the screen. You'll see like just gray background just to match the table or like my um, it could be possible. I can do it. It could take me probably a day to do it. Just to get a background and just build it up and like what you want to do for the drum set, I could do for here. That way it'll be like straight. It'll be like a curve to fold it up. Um, Morning.
Good morning, Shalom.
Oh,
It's his turn.
yeah.
Shalom.
I pass. Good morning, everyone.
No passing, Shalom. You know the rule. Okay. Yeah. Good morning, Shalom. Shvet. My name is Yosef Kupperman. Yeah, but once that happens, once like you get hundreds of thousands of views, it's gonna have to be top. Like no skipping days. Like, and you gotta have a set time. Like, you also can make money off that if it goes big. Like, you put ads. Like every view you get like a little ad like that. Make some a bit of cash, and helps upgrade this sort of thing. All you need is a green screen, and then behind us, and then we could get just find a nice picture and just make a nice background. Yeah, but it won't work. Whatever. It's probably crazy complicated and all that. I have no patience in doing that. But yeah, good morning, Shalom. You heard the rule. No passing. If your name is Shalom, the first name, this means Berkowitz and Schwartzberg cannot pass, according to the Coop's rules and the rules of FiveAlive. Remember that. Isaac. Isaac?
I don't know why you get so worked up on it. I don't think it's a big deal. Like I said before, I'm just going to get some partitions. They're a little bit pricey, but I think it's worth it and it'll look nice. And about those things outside, I think you could go ahead and do it whenever you let me know what you need, and should go ahead and do it. I also wanted to say that in 3 minutes, nobody else comes. I'm going to close that door, lock it, and we'll just set us four up over here so it'll look nicer. Maybe we'll put away your sweater, try to clear up a bit so it looks nice. I think it's part of it. It helps us think clearer, helps us with those things.
Take more.
So there's a constant question which people have, which is what it says over here. It's cool. Which is, should I transcend or should I get involved with? And the answer is both.
Mark.
So, in answer to your question, should I get it, or should I transcend, or should I get involved? I think it's both, but look, there's two aspects. It's actually good to do both, because if you transcend, you can elevate yourself. You can elevate your soul to its higher meaning, to what it's supposed to do in this world. And if you what you said, the other thing, to elevate and to just do both, and to that's all I have.
Okay.
Jitsi. Stop fidgeting and speak.
So. Just looks empty. This table. It feels lonely. The table. That means it's time. Shut the door. Pass.
Let's pause it for a second. Just sit nicely. So we just. Can you move over one chair?
Reverend, do you mind if I take notes?
Please do. Yeah.
Or is it not going to be nice?
No, you can take notes. Okay. And let's move down a little bit this way as well.
What are you gonna say?
Shut this.
It could look nice.
Could, but it wasn't.
Move down a little bit. Or a lot of it.
No. You gotta be in the middle.
Right there.
You sit here,
I'm gonna move down here.
and I punch it in the face.
Okay, well let me put that on the side now.
Good morning, Yaska. How are you doing today?
Thank God.
So, how do you like the summaries?
The first one I had, I like
What?
Okay, Rabbi Yaska, go ahead. You have a minute and a half.
Wow. I think like this. To share with you, first of all, I see now over here. What is your name? Rabbi. Itzi, I know. Near Isaac, somebody is near you. Hello? Shalom Aleichem.
Okay. Just asking if you'd introduce yourself.
Hey, it's Mark.
Hello. Hello, my name is Yoski. What's your name?
Mark Sadovnik. Nice to meet you.
What's his name?
Mark.
Mark Sadovnik.
Where are you from?
Mark Sadovnik?
Yeah.
Oh, very interesting. From where are you? I'm from New York. Where are you from? My name is Yoski. Where are you from?
I'm from Irvine, California.
Oh, very nice.
Do you know where that is?
What is your Jewish name, if I'm allowed to know?
Moshe Ben Lev.
Moshe?
Ben Lev.
Moshe.
Wow, this is your name, Moshe Ben Lev?
Yeah.
Amazing. Wow, very powerful name. Woo.
You
Good to know you. My name is
Okay, Yaske. Yasher Kayach. My name is Joseph Cooperbeat. I live at Crowd Heights. 299 Crouch Buck. I shouldn't say that, man. I just said mine. It's actually like one thing. Don't ever do that. Yeah, Yaske, it's good to see you. It would be better to see you sitting right over here. It'd be a lot better seeing you sitting right there. You know, and then are you planning on coming this year, or the whole thing is done?
You wanted to respond?
Yeah. Yeah, like, just want to know if it's happening, this thing, and if you're ever gonna come this year, because Yaska, I need to see you. Like, and the last time I saw you was Sukkot, and I wasn't in the right state of mind.
Wow.
I'll see you in 20 days, but I can't wait 20 days. I have to see you tomorrow. There's a chair waiting for you right over there. I heard JetBlue has very good prices, and Delta has good prices. I think you should come. It'd be very good. Everyone in Jets wants to see you.
Yeah, it's true. What he's saying is all true. What do you need? Okay. This actually looks a lot better. No? This is almost presentable. The way that it looks. Really, look, it's nice.
But there's a box in the back.
Almost. I know. Yes, the box. I gotta clear it up a little bit. But I'm saying this mamash almost looks presentable. Escapism and so, Rabbi Yossi, could you go on mute? Mind. Thank you. So we're discussing about should I basically transcend and go above and disconnect from the world, or should I involve myself in the world? And what we said is pretty much that you should do both. You should have both. This is probably my kids calling me. That's my guess. Hello. Good morning. You already dressed? Amazing. Okay. But I'm in the middle of class. Look.
Good morning, Mandu. Mandu, good morning. Mandu,
we're doing FiveAlive.
Can I say good morning to Mandu? Good morning, Mandu.
Okay, I'm out of time. Bye. I love you.
That was an interesting.
So you're saying should I transcend or disconnect from the world? I would say transcend. I would say to transcend because we have to make ourselves pure, make ourselves better and good, and devoted towards serving God, have a relationship with God, and for that we need to refine our soul. And that's it.
Um,
Yaska.
My turn? Okay.
Yeah.
Isaac. Isaac. Okay. I like that what Moshe Ben Lev said, to send the word. So I like all the attention I'm getting. This is very important. So I want to share with you, Moshe Ben Lev. Since you're a good guy, so I want to tell you that's my mind. I forgot the family name, but I want to say is you should know there's a level to know everything. And to know about the creator, if you're not the creator, you can't understand there is a creator. So if ever you have a question if there's a creator, then when you find yourself, are you a creator? So you know there's a creator. And this is the whole concept, the idea. Today, if there's no creator, if you're not a creator, you will never know there is a creator. So what's the complex of the creator? I imagine I'm the creator. So if I'm the creator of the world, basically what I feel, I'm not what I am. I can be whatever I want to be. So even the creator doesn't know he's a creator. He knows by creating, he's a creator. When I'm speaking to you, sometime it's going to take 200 years from now on to know it, what I'm speaking about. But if you want to know it now, you can know it now. Because
Thank you, yes.
Yeah.
Shalom, go ahead.
All right, the good word on the street is to think positively and I'm in control of my thoughts. I get to be happy whenever I want. I have to head out now because I have to get back to work, but it's good seeing you all today. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Yaska. No one cares about that. We care. When are you coming to sit in this chair? I'm not gonna let anyone sit in this chair. I'm gonna put a sign reserved for Yaska on this chair today. And we're waiting for you, Yaska. Like, Jet is not the same without you. You know that. Last year you came to FiveAlive for a few days. What happened this year? You sleeping? New York is garbage. LA, Granada, the best part in the world, the best place is Granada Hills, California, at 16601 Rinaldi Street. That's the best place. That's the best place for you to be. Now, get on the next flight out, and will see you. And when you come here, when Isaac and Yaska meet again, hopefully it brings Mashiach. So if you want to meet, if it would bring Mashiach, you can't hold Mashiach back from coming. So we need you here. And please respond. Yaska, we love you. You love Yaska, Isaac? Mark, do you love Yaska?
Yeah.
You love Yaska?
mm-hmm.
See, we all love you.
Is that your father?
No.
No, it's the guy who's gonna sit here, right here. This guy.
Okay, everything he says, I agree with. Yeah, it's true. I would say to Yitzhak Yitzchak Cooperman that if he's really serious, he'd book you a ticket, and that's it. But I know that he is serious. He actually means it. So that's not really applicable to you. But I want to get back to a question. What was my question? Oh, my question is, or the point of what we're saying here is, to transcend or get involved with. What should I do? Should I get involved with the world, or should I transcend the world? And Moshe said before that he thinks it's because that you would go with transcending, because is more of like a refining life or whatnot. Oh, Zaman's joining. Zaman would like to say hi.
Zalmi got no. This is Yaska's chair. So, Zalmi, have a chair for you right here.
Morning.
Mark, it's your turn.
Zalmi, have a chair for you right here.
You have a question? You have the question for Yaska. Shoot the question.
Whatever you want. Okay. No.
What do you want?
Speak.
So how long have you been a rabbi for, and what did and how's your congregation? What's kind of like, what do you study? Do you study like what's your main point of study? He's going to answer me.
By his turn.
Also, I was going to say we have to be both, because we have to be a fish that has community in our Jewish community, but at the same time we have to involve ourselves with the world, get out into the outside world, and just be a Jew that has skins and that has scales and fins.
Yes, it defeats the purpose.
Okay.
We're supposed to be listening to the people speak. Yes,
Yeah, I'm listening.
you're not. Maybe we should take a minute so you can finish doing what you want. We'll start your time over when Yossi's finished with his shenanigans.
You're funny.
Okay. Are you ready? Okay. Go ahead.
Let's see. In his blessing says his son Naphtali Yaakov said that his portion of the promised land would be swift to ripen in fruits, comparing the swiftness to that for deer. So that means that since a deer is fast, he is very fast. He's fast of doing Torah learning and probably mitzvahs and stuff like that. So that's probably why he was, yeah. Yosuke, your turn.
Itzi, I didn't really hear you clear so much. I don't know. I usually speak uplifted and clear. And the way you sit, probably that's the way you speak. Speak a little louder, take charge of the world. So I want to respond a very interesting thing to Moshe, to Mark. I responded to you, Yossi. I saw you the paper. Thank you. So, but I want to say it like this. you today I was in a class of people. We learned about this subject. Imagine you make a puppet. Make a puppet, a doll, and you give the doll information. Imagine you want to make the doll like a person, like me, like you. So you give it emotions. You give it. It's gonna be crazy. The doll. The doll is gonna start to roll, crawl. It doesn't need so much confusion, so much emotion, so much thoughts, so much. So the only way for you to make the doll function the right way, if it's gonna be exactly like you, the way you handle yourself. So otherwise, you can't make a doll like this. This is the idea of the creator of the world. He made a doll like him completely. Otherwise, we can be confused. So I want to say about the studying. When you see the doll that you made speaks, it's you. You don't call it terror, you don't call it nothing. Whatever you are, the studying is you, basically. So you're becoming better and better. You advance yourself as the creator. And you create the world. Whatever you speak now, we're creating now.
So, response to Isaac, if I had the money, maybe I would fly him. Probably would. Like, depends on but God willing, the next few weeks, I should be coming into 70,000 miles. Should be flying into my Sky Miles account. So maybe I'll fly him in. You know? What?
We need him now. Not too
The best I could do. Even with money, like I can't even afford to fly him in now. Like I would love to, but I would when I get my miles. If it's next week, he'll be here next week, the day after. No one, and Yaska sitting right here, and there is this chair. No one's sitting on this chair. As you can, right? No one's sitting on this chair till Yaska sits on it. The rest of the year. Isaac's like, that's probably not gonna happen, but okay. But yeah, Yaska, I can't wait for you to come. I can't wait. Literally every time I see a message that says Yaska 11, I'm like, why did he have to message me? He could have told me that in person. I don't want to hear Yaska less than 11 from message. I want to see him in person.
So, Yaska, you learn Plastic Elio so much that people start reserving Kisa Shalelio and Avikriyas. So, you now have soon we're gonna start preparing wine for you to taste from. It's good. And that's gonna be the reality. You're gonna come quickly in for a split second. You come, show up. We'll open the door for you with candles. Yeah. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Yaska just shows up and open the door. Escapism and devotion. Naftali Ayala Shluch of a gamer gracious mem teschaf alf. Naftali is a deer let loose. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I think that there's very good things here. I've been trying to listen to Rabbi Yaska's advice and guidance, and to speak to myself and to see what do I need to hear? What am I talking about? I think that there's our job, right? Oh, am I out of time already?
I think what she was doing, but good job.
So, about what Rabbi Yaska said, we're creating every single moment. I said, I think that we're just like Hashem when we create every single time. When we write something down or speak to others or have a conversation, any physical action, we are creating something, just like Hashem is. And I think we're molding everything to look like us, but ultimately we are the creator, and Hashem is our creator above us, which in which we are individual creators, but then we're supposed to be creators just by refining our soul and being just good and modest Jews and being proud of who we are. And yeah, it's just, and it's also like elevating the animals and learning Torah and mitzvahs.
Jacob concludes by blessing all the tribes with the characteristic unique to each tribe individually. Although each tribe serves its particular emphasis on the Jewish people, divine's mission, it also can and should incorporate the other tribes' path within its own. Therefore, we all embody those two ways of relating to the world, both yearning to transcend it and working to refine it. So, I guess this means that we all have a divine mission to find our animal spirit, find what animal we are, and to act like it. If someone is a lion, then he should act like a king, and he should act like if he's supposed to be be respected. If someone wants to be
Yosuke.
Okay. Yossi, I heard everything about you. I appreciate very much. I don't want to respond something. I have to be in action. I should hear that I'm there. I don't want to say nothing till you see me there. So I don't want to say, I have some thoughts in my mind. I don't want to say nothing. So maybe she's going to help. It's going to help. So I like the animal conversation about what are we, what we represent. And I will take another step to Moshe Mark, to the idea of why there's there's animals. And also, Itzik spoke about a king. I tell you, the lion doesn't know he's a king. He just happens a king. It's like he acts, Sometimes when I act like a lion, so I know I don't, I am. So it's like the animal. So the different, I tell you what I think is. Animal is basically, that's the way it is. This means you can be any animal you want to be. A person can decide whatever he wants to be, can behave like anything, like any animal. So I like the kosher animal that Moshe spoke about, Mark. And what I want to say is like this. Another aspect, you spoke about the creator. He's above us. And according to the Rebbe speaks about the idea, if he's above us, he's not a creator. It's a different relationship. We are so united with the creator because we are the creators. You are the creator. Don't be afraid to think like that. And then you realize it's going to surface. The creator is going to show you, yes, you're the creator.
Oh, Yosuke. You can't hold information back. I gotta know everything. Yosuke. No holding information back from me. I gotta know. Like, now you're gonna make me want to know. What was Yosuke gonna say? What was Yosuke gonna say? Like, Yosuke is an important guy. I don't want to waste his time, he's in New York right now. He's sitting in his room or office, whatever it is, but he's really not happy. He wants to be sitting right over here on this chair. It makes him happy. Yosuke, you said you're coming here, I think a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. You said you're going to be here, probably not this week. Now, I want you to say you're going to be here this week and be here this week. So I think that, that's what you should do, Yosuke. It's Thursday, spend Shabbos with your family. Tell your wife on Shabbos. Tell her, don't ask her. Tell her I'm going to Jets, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. You don't ask, you don't. You tell. like when I was about my mashpia, when I was finding out, like someone said, you don't ask them to be your mashpia. Say, tell them you're my mashpia. So don't ask. Tell that you're coming here. So next week we good.
I see you really like my turn. I
didn't hear that.
It's good, Baruch Hashem. And I want to say to myself is that the reason why my neshama is down here in this world is to make a dwelling place for Hashem. It means make God comfortable here, part of my life, part of my world. That's why we have to, be involved with the world. And I know. In order to accomplish that, I also need to have some time, what he's calling here escapism. It means to be able to get disconnected and transcend the world for at least a certain amount of time. If I was a doctor and I would need to give myself a prescription of how much time, I would probably say an honest, solid half hour on my own is probably what I need.
I think that when, like you mentioned, Isaac, that we have to make a dwelling place for Hashem, but also we can be any animal that we want, but we also have to keep in mind that our animal soul is the one that makes instincts, that has instincts and does whatever it wants to do without thinking, without any acts of kindness or just thinking before we act. It says, like a lion, he thinks to himself, go. He thinks to himself, go and eat the antelope, and he will go and do anything to survive. But the difference between the animal soul and the neshama is that the neshama thinks before it acts, and it strives to refine itself and make it more holy to God. And it makes it think more about what we're doing and what we have to accomplish in this world, our mission as Jews. Yeah.
Yes.
And also, the tribes are compared to different lions, and that represents the different animal spirits.
No, I'm not gonna have time. I have only 20 seconds left. See. Here's the drawing for the drum set. I'll get you the things I need. I also need measurements too. Let's see. Built a table yesterday in woodworking. Pretty cool. Ready 9 o'clock. Class is over. Let's see. Hi, Dave. I'm not opening it.
You literally listen to him. That's good.
Three, two. Yaska.
Yaska. Let's go.
This is helping the things.
Wait,
You got-
Yaska's having a turn?
Just next. I say, Moshe Mark, to know, just to know, I wish you know, I want to share with you how the animals work, and you should know about animals a lot. because you should not divide between the man and the animal. And I know you know how to do it very well. So maybe one time we're going to speak about it over here, about how a dog sniffs better, how every animal, how they operate. Okay, have a great day. Nice to meet you.
Oscar, we gotta talk. We gotta talk business now. So you're telling your wife you're coming here?
I don't want to tell you. I have in mind to come. I don't want to say nothing. I didn't come yet, so I can't say nothing.
Listen, I'll call you. We'll talk privately. Now, okay, Yosuke.
I have to hang up.
You like the summaries I've been putting up?